Hello there and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. In the last episode we went to, or started going towards Vendovac, got my ass handed to me, the game went to 4 FPS but I think that was my fault. And now we're going towards Vendovac. We're going to go in, we're going to get our Orb of Heroes. Maroth's going to go insane because we fucked up even though it's not our fault and I refuse to accept blame for this. I'm not having it. Gonna hit me with that multi-heal again, lads? Thank you. I love the multi-heal. It means I don't have to be good, which is just perfect. Kill, murder, and death. All of my foes at all times, thank you. I obviously didn't mean to give it to the guy. Thank you. Lovely jubbly. Just keep killing. Everything's gonna be fine. Ooh. What's this blue rock? It's ice. I think it's ice. Yeah. Blast, have I come to a dead end? Perhaps not. It seems the wall is made entirely of ice. You should be able to break through it easily enough, right, Josephus? As hell frozen over. What the hell is this paradise world? And I was promised hell? Gadzooks, this is Vendovac. It's not at all what I was expecting. Is this a trick? An illusion? Something tells me there's monsters about. Let's continue onward. Be on your guard, everyone. Well, obviously, I've got to find out. First of all, if this water's special in any way. Nope. Secondly, if that rainbow was real, then I can get it. Or if it was fake. Let's go do a ring around the rosy real second. Just a wee second, okay? Won't be long. There's also a Naviglobe here, so this is fine. I was thinking, oh, there's a mini medal puzzle. Maybe I should do it now? No, if I get to come back, it's fine. Either way, I'm going to find out something very important about this world. I just need to see what this is about. The mountains, I guess they just end. It looks like they go on forever, but I guess they end and it turns into ocean again. I'll take all the cotton you want to give me, though. Thank you. No, this place just goes on. What the hell? Is this a whole giant thing? Oh, okay, well I guess I'll look around. A part of me last episode was like, maybe I can just keep going and get the Orb of Heroes, it'll be quick. So I'm glad I stopped, because this was not quick. It's a giant club, man. With all our forces combined, we should be okay. So if I'd have just built up here the whole time, I would have been able to just see this. Although, why would you ever build up here and think this is what you're going to see? You know? No sane individual would ever. So just gotta activate a bit of the map. There we go. The Nether Globe. Just as it activates the Nether Globe, you can now walk to the Shrine of Renderak. Renderak might be a Dragon Quest thing I don't know of. You humans, you seem a bit different to all the others around here. Isn't this place lovely? It's just like being in a dream, but I suppose that's the best thing about living in an illusion. An illusion? What in the world do you mean by that? What? You didn't think they think this world was real, did you? It's all a dream, from the magical talking trees to the pubs made from solid gold. It'll all be gone soon. Illusions can't last forever, so this whole world will fade away to nothing before long. What? What are you saying? I'm saying that this place isn't real. It was dreamed up by an almighty Hargon to try to trick three scions of Erdrick. Hargon built it, but the scions... Look, if you want to know more, the castle at the back of the valley is your best bet. Our place is a paradise for people who just want to sit back and enjoy the illusion. I haven't the foggiest what this all means, but perhaps we should do as this creature says. I sense even more monsters in that direction, just let us investigate. It means you're not real. It probably means I'm not real, too. I mean, I feel real. But then, don't we all? Just what I needed, a bit of existential dread. Really livens up my day. But like I said right at the beginning of the first episode, this game is not like airy fairy time. I didn't know it went here, because I've only saw bits of the first 3 levels. I saw most of, all of level 1, I knew all that. Half of level 2, and ever since then I've not known anything about it. I saw like the very opening of level 3. Then I thought, I'm going to record this one day, so I should probably stop seeing what the game has to offer and start doing it myself later. Here we are, let's fight. Oh, you don't want to fight? This place so pretty. Pity it'll all go away soon. Very sad, but I stay till end. We all stay. His rule is how things must be. Interesting. I was going to say maybe Hargon just wants to keep the illusion going, but I was like, it wouldn't make any sense if he made the illusion in the first place. Why would he want it to then stop? Unless he didn't get the outcome he wanted from the illusion. It's not working. Beautiful view. Lovely Renderak and lovely Middenhall Castle too. I think... Yeah, again, this is probably like a Dragon Quest 2 or Dragon Quest 3 thing. I think Middenhall, I've heard the name before. So it might be a reference to it. I've said before, I started playing Dragon Quest with Dragon Quest 9 on the DS. And then ever since then, have gone on to play this, Dragon Quest Heroes. But in terms of mainline ones, the next one I'm going to play is 11, which is only the second one I've ever played, which is odd. I mean, I've played 8 on the 3DS, but only about half of the game. and I just play it whenever I want to feel like playing 3DS, which is like once in a blue moon. I'll get through it eventually, just not quickly. So I'm just map exploring right now. But 11 I'll be recording, so I'll definitely get through it. Turns out it helps you beat games if you record an hour of it every session and do several hours a day. You get through things pretty quick, which is both a blessing and a curse, because you don't want to run out of things to play, but you also want to have a constant stream of things. Gadzooks, look at the side of that castle. It's certainly very impressive. What in the world is it doing here? Well, there's only one way to find out. Forward! The hell? She said it retains a comfy killer pillar body. Eureka just learns a new recipe. A comfy killer pillar body. The central section of a snug surface shaped like a lethal lava can be sat on. I'm guessing all 3 bits are in here somewhere, but that's for cleanup, not for now. And I'll go through his dialogue so that the pip changes colour. Wait, did you say something different the second time? Shit. Beautiful view. Lovely Vendrac, lovely Middlehall Castle too. Damn it. I think he said lovely, but from inside not so lovely. Something along those lines. As if, like, once you get inside you realise the illusion's broken or something. Or maybe the exterior is beautiful, but the inside's all decrepit. Alright, mate. Middenhall welcometh thee, friend. But wait, is this not His Royal Highness the Prince I see before me? Welcome home, your Highness. Eh? What do you mean? I'm not the Highness. I've never even been here. Good morrow, brave Prince. Pray, avail thyself of all the treasure house hath to offer. 'Tis thine, shouldn't thou will it. Now that our king hath joined forces of justice under the banner of mighty Hargon, little need have we of such worldly trinkets. Yea, that we are able to thusly drown in one another's eyes is testament to the greatness of mighty Hargon. His sole dream is that we, the people, might know contentment and bliss. Already he hath given to us so much, yet he is resolved to give still more. Praise be unto his benevolence. It's all empty. Greetings. Greetings. None of it's true. Just like all of my love life. I beg thy pardon, thou art come to vanquish the High Priest Hargon, but thou art in fair Middenhall Castle, friend. And besides, wherefore would thou wish to destroy one so benevolent as he? Thou art hot-headed indeed. Oh, Hargon, mighty Hargon, thou art so very handsome and bold. Would that we could share. Eek, prithee forget all that I did say. I know that one so great as he would never stoop to one so lowly as myself. It's the save point. Beautiful. Watch out. Oh, this is the save point. Lo, the one true goddess rewardeth the faithful. And those who have faith in Hargon shall be doubly rewarded, for it is he who shall lead us into the realm of bliss. There's a book entitled The Storied History of Middenhall. Just have us take a look inside. But every page is completely blank. No lore for me. Hello, shopkeep. The Banishing Bell serveth to guard its owner against malign magics. Thus armed, a man may face his foe without fear of being sent into a magical slumber or prevented from casting spells. But we shall have no need of such talismans ere long. When Hargon the Just ruleth over us at last, all shall be at peace. Okay. The shame of it, I know not what possessed me. That I should ever have thought to harm one so blameless as the High Priest Hargon. Blameless? What? Have everyone in this castle is acting jolly peculiar. What in the world is wrong with them? They have all the same dull, vacant stares, though they're enraptured by some sort of vision. Our mission remains the same. We need to find the Orb of Heroes, let us one inside the castle and continue the search. Am I going to disillusion them and fucking kill them all? I hope not. Since he did wisely bow to the rule of Hargon, His Majesty hath been happier than ever he was before. If you should chance to meet with the High Priest, pray pass on to him the thanks of our people. Good day to thee, I'm Mariella, entrusted now with the conduct of His Majesty's affairs in the former Chancellor's stead. It is my duty to brighten the throne room and to otherwise embrace this precious new era of peace. Wouldst thou see me dance? Verily 'tis a sight to behold, I promise thee. Shalt thou come to love me more than thou ever did that stuffy and over-serious Chancellor? Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Banished. Just wanted to see what that was called. Golden Castle Foundation. Majesty, I beg of thee, I cannot drink a single drop more. Surely it is thy turn by now, sire. Hee hee hee. The hell? Yea, verily and truly thou art a handsome prince indeed. Come honour me, join me in a cup of mead. Ho ho ho, welcome home. I begun to fear that thy company had become to grief in an attempt to slay Hargon, about whom we were so mistaken. But thou art returned unharmed. Verily 'tis further proof is such were needed of Hargon's boundless mercy. Yea, as a brother did he greet me, and full gladly do I serve him. Pray forget the quest which I did entrust to thee. 'Twas folly to entreat thee to. 'Twas folly. Folly. Folly, 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 folly. Gadzooks, they just disappeared. Just as these puppets cease to exist, soon, so too shall you. It is your destiny as it is ours. All things, be they illusions or be they lies, must come to an end. None can say when this annihilation will come. But one thing is for certain, there is no escape. The day of destruction approaches and none can escape it. What the dickens are you prattling on about, fiend? Speak some sense. Allow me to explain it in more simple terms. This castle was created by Almighty Hargon, and now it will be your grave. Gadzooks, to arms, everyone! At long last the hated humans shall fall. Except for you, my most faithful disciple, you have proven yourself one of us. Come, take your rightful place at my side. You swine. Rorik, you, how could this be? To fracture friendships, weaken the military, and ensure the construction of the Kazapal cannon that it might eventually fall into the monster's hands. That was my mission, and though I encountered many difficulties along the way, I've finally achieved my every aim. It was you this whole time, you the spy among our ranks, but why, Rorik? Why would you betray us like this, you traitor? A traitor? Me? Ha! You're the ones who betrayed all I believed in. I'm the only man of Moonbrook who holds true to the children of Hargon's teachings, not like you faithless curs. You have done well, Rorik, and just as you were promised, you shall be rewarded. Come, join us as a monster. Yes, finally, I've attained monsterhood. Thank you, Ikiki, thank you. Fly, my pretty. Tear these traitors limb from limb, bathe in the blood of the builder and his pathetic companions. Rorik and the Rector, the traitor and his hateful handler. I knew it was too good to be true that it was a Nessa. They were saying it was a Nessa for too long. In the beginning I thought, yes, probably true. But as it went on longer and longer, I was like, no. Rorik's too friendly, he's too agreeable with me. No one's that agreeable. Boost power. Gonna need some of that healing real quick. If you don't mind. kill the wizard. We're saving Warwick for last. So we can absolutely pound him into next fucking century. Come here, you little shit. Not weak, you say? Your HP begs to differ. All my plans ruined! Phew, I thought they had us for a moment there, but somehow we pulled through. Warwick! Warwick! Eek, eek, this world, this lie, it cannot last. It matters not who wins this accursed war. We will all die, every one of us. What lie? What are you talking about, Warwick? One day, eek, eek, I realized this is all an illusion. I tried to speak with His Majesty, I pleaded with him, eek, but he refused to listen. That is when the Rector came to me. He said that he would save me from death, eek, 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 if I could earn it. When Josephus arrived and rang that bell, eek, I saw then that my chance had come, my opportunity to prove myself worthy. Warwick, you... The children of Hargon are, eek, absolute, and so is my belief. I would die to protect their teachings. I know you, Anessa, you never believed. You spoke of heartfelt convictions and sacred duty is all a lie, eek, eek. I have failed, and so shall you. No human can stand against Almighty Atlas. Struggle if you wish, eek. You will all perish in the end. Eek, 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 eek. Hail Hargon, eek, eek. Warwick, Warwick! Look, Josephus, the Rector still breathes, and it looks as if he's carrying something. Well fought, humans. It seems I underestimated you. But no matter. Doomsday draws near. This world evolution shall soon cease to be. If only I could have destroyed you by my own hand before that day came to pass. Still, it would seem that victory shall yet be ours. Pathetic humans. Were you truly fool enough to rally your whole army behind this builder? It seems you were. So your castle is practically undefended. You may be but an illusion, but you shall all be slain nonetheless. I cannot fathom it. What in the world happened here? Is this castle just an illusion? Are we? Gadzooks! Josephus, look what he dropped. Could it be? Yay! Josephus obtains an Orb of Heroes. It is, the Orb of Heroes. It seems our expedition was a success. But at what cost? The Rector's final words about our castle's defences do not sit with me one bit. Forgive me, I was a million miles away. The Rector spoke of Moonbrook's defences. That does not bode well at all. We must return to the castle without delay. Running back. I'm not gonna walk because that seems cheap. The game wants me to do all the things improperly, so we're going to fly. Swimming up the waterfall and straight into the sky. Sorry. I get carried away, but the music in this game is really good. Here we go. I know you can swim at waterfalls in this game. There you go. Maroth! I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean it. But why did Anessa lock you up? I guess she honestly thought she was doing the right thing. I know I could jump off the cliff to the left and save some time, but I'm going all the way back through the cave. I don't know why I feel so compelled to do so. There's something about it, I guess. The only caveat to that is if I can't find the cave entrance within like a minute, I will just jump off the side. But it's here, I found it. I might find another metal slime in the way, that's why I'm thinking. A liquid metal slime is what the monster's actually called. But... Here we go. can't fight. A metal slime's worth 20 of those guys. So if I could find one, I'd be pretty happy. Aha! With all of us fighting together, there's no way you live. Thank you. That gets me much closer to being level 30 by the end of this. Now if I could just find another one. That's unlikely, but... Okay. Nothing cooking on the grill. I didn't have that level of forethought. Thank you. Everybody fight. Everybody win. Yes. It's a slow run back when I can't run. But this is like the long march. So it has some sort of weight to it, I suppose. There you go, goodbye. Scubbity. Scribbly bop. Kill. Yes. Oh, they're already attacking for me. That's fantastic news. Oh, we're almost home. Just a little bit more. Got to get some food in me as a matter of urgency, but that can happen later. Gadzooks, the castle is in danger! Was all this part of Warwick and the Vector's plan? Quickly, Giuseppe, we must go to the people's defense. Quickly, we must go to the people's defense. She has to sound a little bit posh, that's the point. Underhanded fiends, is this the work of that traitor Warwick? Did he tell the monsters that the castle was undefended? If we move swiftly, the castle can still be saved. Hurry, Giuseppe, we must slay these monsters of dragons post-haste. Let battle commence. Defeat the enemy. Dread Dragon, the Scaly Squadron's superior. But at least any base damage gets repaired in this fight. Some of them have already broken in. Can't even fight, really, so... Bye-bye. Okay, you're dead. Everyone engage! Don't mind me. Just working on something real quick. You'll be fine. I'll be right with you, I'm nearly there. You guys all fight to your heart's content. It's just the Dread Dragon left. Fuck. God damn it. Thought maybe it might be able to sneak a part in. Victory! Josephus, we won. We have saved Moonbrook from destruction, while you guys did. I was also there. Oh, Josephus, my lamb. You saved us from all. Goddess be praised, I knew you would come back for us. When those loathsome lizards turned up, I thought my time was finally up, that the dinner bell was ringing once more. Thank goodness you got here when you did. Well done, soldiers of Moonbrook. Not only did you return to slay the dragons that assaulted us, but you did so with the orb of heroes in hand. But it seems not all of you are accounted for. What has become of dear Vorik? Josephus, before we begin to explain that ugly business, let us first turn our minds to the state of the castle home. If those dashing dragons suddenly did a number on our defences, it would be no small feat to get everything back as it was. But fear not, we have more than enough practice for building these walls. You may leave the repairs in our capable hands. Yes, thank you. The base is restored to its former glory. I see, so young Vorik was the traitor among us. He was so afraid of death that he was prepared to do anything to escape it, even sided the monsters against his own kind. The fool, the damned fool! And yes, I think it's time you told His Majesty the truth. That from the very beginning you never subscribed to the teachings of the children of Hargon. What? Josephus, from the moment you made that energetic herb and saved my life, I realized that our chance to defeat the children of Hargon had finally come. However, even at that time I had suspicions that enemy spies had infiltrated our ranks. I had tried to hide my true allegiances. Vanessa has been committed to overthrowing the monster's rule since long before you arrived in Moonbrook. That is why she sent me to infiltrate their army. I wanted to tell you the truth, Josephus, but when you recovered the wizard's workstation, something His Majesty said gave me pause. The enemy have eyes everywhere. Did I say those words? I meant nothing profound by them. I assure you, I must admit you had me completely fooled. There's something else, Your Majesty. Before Vorik passed, he said something about our world being a lie, though I know not what he meant by it. I see. Mayhap he thought that by betraying his own journey with the monsters, the truth would be revealed to him. Josephus, I wish to learn more of what transpired in Vendorak. Come, I must speak with you alone. Yes, my liege. For quite some time I devoted myself to reading everything in Moonbrook's history and attempting to put together my scattered memories. And now, based on your account of what you saw in Vendorak, I believe I have arrived at a theory. Though perhaps this is not the most fitting place for such discussions. Come, Josephus, follow me. If I could speak, I would. Come, Josephus, follow me. Just take an extra half second to read it properly. To hear you say it, Vendorak was not so much a hell as it was a heaven. It seems this world is not the one you once knew, nor the one of which only fragments remain in my clouded memories. Could this be some manner of parallel reality, an alternate dimension, or perhaps no more than an illusion, conjured by one who yet resides in the real world? Whatever the case, I suspect that this world was created to serve a purpose, and if it is true that the illusion will soon fade, perhaps that purpose is close to being fulfilled. Vorik was convinced this world was a lie, and would one day be reduced to oblivion. In his desperation to be spared this fate, he joined forces with the monsters. If only I had listened to him, if only I had offered him a warm embrace, not a cold shoulder. As his king, he was my responsibility, and I failed him. Josephus, I have but one question I want you to answer. In the world you knew, what became of my daughter? Does the princess lead a safe and happy life, or... That is a relief. I may have failed as a king, but at least I did not fail as a father. Josephus, one matter still puzzles me. You are not a part of this land of illusion. You came here from the real world, but for what purpose? If it was not by mere chance that you wandered into this world, but you were summoned, then your presence here may have a more profound meaning than you realize. Josephus, I've made up my mind. I will see the children of Hargon defeated, even if our reality should crumble the very next day. Time goes short. We must complete the Kazapal Cannon without delay. Yes. Third and final tower of ultimate weapon is complete. Now all that remains is the cannon itself. Josephus, you were speaking with His Majesty for some time. I cannot help but wonder what you were discussing. But more than that, it made me think of all the things I should have told you, but did not. Please forgive my dishonesty. I am sure you have many questions for me too, but let us leave such talk for later. We are not out of the woods yet. We must prepare for our final battle. Would you do the honors and lay out a blueprint for the final part of the Gazapple cannon? It will be positioned atop the central tower, yes? Time is of the essence, builder. Draw up your design and we shall all see it built. Okay, yes. Also, what about Malroth, though, is the thing. Is it a massive fuck-off cannon, or is it quite small? A Gazapple cannon blueprint. That's fairly reasonable. By Jove! Your blueprints keep getting better and better, Josephus. This cannon is a true marvel. Once the Orb of Heroes is in place, we will all be able to blast our enemies with bolts of incredible magic energy. Even Atlas will not be able to withstand it. Josephus. We prepared all the necessary materials for completing the blueprint. Castle wall blocks, castle corners, even castle column pedestals, everything we need to build this cannon. Atlas may strike at any time. We haven't a moment to lose. We must see this blueprint completed as swiftly as we can. Truth be told, Josephus, I've admired builders ever since I was a child. It was this that made me reject the children's unholy teachings and made me who I am today. There's no sense hiding it any longer. I too shall join you in completing this blueprint and building the Gazapple cannon. Come, men and women of Moonbrook. We have work to do. Base is looking fine. What bits can I do? I can do the column pedestals and the classical column. I can do that bit. So, with that in mind, where do I build it? I build it, if I look in the right direction, like right here. I'm helping. Okay. The other pedestals go at the very, very tippy top, which I can't do yet because it's not ready yet. What else can I do? I can do the main structure. Actually, I can't because it's all at the top. So I can do the... Well, everything else is above this. So to start, I'm going to need to build something on top of this. Look, if I get on top of here. The only one that was actually wrong. Somehow. Okay, so maybe from here instead. Ah! Ow. You know what? Let them build it. What happened to... Oh yeah, I was going to say what happened to my jacket taters. Did my NPC friends eat them? Memory of a fucking goldfish. I forgot that I picked them up. Something oddly satisfying about the way the game lets you basically, within reason, build the rooms how you want. And it goes, okay, that's fine. Some things it prefers you not do, but... Not correct. Not correct. Not correct. One day I'll be correct. Swear. How can that be wrong? Oh, there's a big hole in the middle, that's why. They're so close, I should just wait. Sisyphus completes the conceptual cannon blueprint. And then I've got to put the orb in the purple bit, which I could have done already, but I had a brick in my hands. Excuse me. Okay. The orb of power. It's not time to use that yet, Joey. Jeez. Hey! Huzzah! The Gazappa cannon is complete. At long last, we have the power to overcome Atlas. I told you before, Sisyphus, that my faith in Children of Hargon was unshakable. That it was my heartfelt conviction to fight forevermore. That was a lie. The foundations of Moonbrook Castle were laid by a builder who came to this island many years ago. By the time I was born, the Children of Hargon's teachings had already spread far and wide. Builders were seen as harbingers of chaos and war. But one day I looked up at this fine, majestic fortress, and a great joy welled within me. I dreamed of creating such incredible structures myself. Ever since that day, the Children of Hargon were my sworn enemy. I pledged to overthrow them and become a builder like the one who had inspired me. That was my true conviction. Warwick had a heartfelt conviction too, but his beliefs were not his own. They were imposed on him by the Children of Hargon. I believe that true conviction comes from within. It is something you make for yourself. It is not something that can be imposed on you by others. It feels good to finally get all that off my chest. It was so hard hiding how I really felt for so long. Forgive me, Sisyphus, no matter how much I wanted to lay the Children of Hargon low. I should not have lied to you. I swear that I shall not do so again. Forgive me, Sisyphus. Once I began to unburden myself, I could not stop my mouth from moving. People call me stubborn. They say I'm a stickler for rules and regulations. But I never believed in the teachings of the Children of Hargon. I had long ago fallen in love with building, forbidden though it was. Warwick, on the other hand, was unshakable in his belief, so much so that it led him to his own ruin. If either of us were the stubborn one, it was him. Just listen to me going on again. Come, Sisyphus, it's almost time for the grand finale. All you need to do is place the Orb of Heroes upon the dice in the central tower and the Gazappa cannon will be complete. It is done, Sisyphus. Now that the Orb of Heroes is in place, the Gazappa cannon is complete. Long have I dreamed of seeing this legendary weapon in action. And thanks to you, Sisyphus, I shall soon have the opportunity to witness the Gazappa cannon firing with my own two eyes. Thank you. That's a lot of power. By the goddess, I've never seen such power. Oh. That is the true power of the Gazappa cannon. I see, so the energy we poured into the two charging towers have been gathered into the Orb of Heroes ready to fire at our enemies. Even an enormous hulking monstrosity like Atlas won't be able to withstand a direct hit from this thing. Yeah. All we have to do now is wait for the fool to fall into our trap. What is it, Sisyphus? We stand on the threshold of victory, so why do you wear such an aggrieved expression? What? You care not for slaying Atlas, you only wish to see your friend freed. But of course, the matter had entirely slipped my mind. Sisyphus, you know all too well that Marwath and I have differences, but I want you to know that neither I nor His Majesty had any desire to see your friend imprisoned. Warwick was the one who convinced His Majesty that Marwath was a danger. He meant to divide us, and it worked. Of course, the matter with Va's mirror did not help his defense. But I should not make excuses. I may not have urged Marwath's incarceration, but neither did I argue against it. I beg your forgiveness, Sisyphus. You said that if I should beg this forgiveness of anyone, it is Marwath. Yes, I suppose you're right. Here, take this. I'm going to go and he's going to be gone. It is the key to the dungeon. Go and set your friend free. Marwath, I want you to know, even though you were looking away, I did try twice. Oh, it's you. So you finally decided to let me out, have you? What's happened? Huh? So you've built a massive magical cannon, now the Major General of the Monsters is on his way over to destroy us all. Haha, are you serious? There's a big bad baddie coming, and now you decide to let me out of my cell. You leave me locked away down here, never even dropping by to say hello. You son of a bitch. And now that you're in trouble, you come to me for help? You're disgusting, Josephus. Hey! What? What else do you want? Shut up, okay? Just shut up. I've had enough of your excuses. Oh, for crying out. Anyone would think you're the one whose best friend betrayed them. Maroth. Even though Warwick sowed the seeds of doubt in my mind, I should not have stood by while this wrong was done to you. For that I am truly sorry. I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have let those soldiers die at Moonahan. I'm sure you did all you could to save them. For my part, I should not have taken out my anger on you. It is not your fault. Well, I'm still sorry about it all. Hey, Josephus. I'll help you beat Atlas. But after that, we're done. You built a dungeon and locked me away and only let me out when you needed my help. That's low. I suppose it makes sense, though. Why would a builder like you care about a guy like me who can only destroy stuff? I thought we could be friends, but I guess I was wrong. You and me, Josephus, we're through. Leave me alone. I've got nothing to say to you. You bastard. It's not my fault you wouldn't turn around. I came down twice. I'm glad that Maroth is finally free, but what of your friendship? I can hardly believe that you two would go your separate ways. When you arrived in this island, you seemed inseparable. This anger cannot last. A friendship like yours is not so easily sundered. It may take time, but this wound will heal, and I shall do everything in my power to help. Oh, you fucking better, because it's your fault. What was that? Big fight time is what it is. This is it, Josephus. Our final battle. Atlas approaches. The Major General is an unimaginably powerful foe. Only by your Kasapel cannon can we hope to defeat him, and defeat him we shall. So, Josephus, are you ready to win this war? I am. Excellent. We are relying on you. You too, Maroth. We shall have need of your strength on the battlefield. Josephus, His Majesty has thoroughly briefed me on how the Kasapel cannon works. Allow me to impart this knowledge to you. Firstly, you must place your hand upon the Orb of Heroes at the top of the main tower to see what it sees. Then you have only to line up your target in the sights and unleash the energy upon them. But be careful, the cannon can only fire once at a time. Once the energy of the orb is exhausted, it takes some time to recharge. Be careful that you do not miss. That should be all you need to know. Would you like me to run through the explanation again, just to be sure? Nope. Good, then we are ready to face Atlas. If we can defeat him, we can restore peace to Moonbrook. We can escape our fate of eternal warfare. Josephus, we fight together to the very end. I know we can do it. I know we can win. Ah, puny humans think you can defeat mighty Atlas. We smash your castle, we smash your towers, we smash everything. We show Lord Atlas how weak you really are. Atlas, the battle-hardened behemoth.
Hear me, humans. You cannot win. You cannot escape your fate. Struggle all you like, it will do you no good. You will be destroyed.
Atlas underestimates us, but we should soon show him. Quickly, Josephus, go to the Kasapel cannon. Use to aim the Kasapel cannon, and then press A to unleash his fiery fury. Just stop looking down the sights of turn of the focus B. No, it can't be. He's unhurt.
I know expect humans to put up a real fight, but it will take more than magic pea shooter to hurt mighty Atlas. Go, my minions, destroy the humans, destroy their castle, destroy everything.
His hide is just too tough. The blast has no effect. There must be some other way. I'm drinking in case Atlas speaks more. In any case, we cannot fire the cannon again until it recharges. We must hold back the monsters until then. I'm ready. Just boosting everyone. track with your true might, friend. You must. Uh-oh. More underlings. I mean, we're definitely going to level up from this. There's no way we don't. Trying to pause him in his tracks for a minute. You can't move, you're stun locked, friend. See ya. Again. Skylords. Also max level now. This guy's big enough that you can hit him even though he's flying. I knew he was going to do that and still got hit by it. Bye. Josephus. If you fire the Kappa cannon now, it will have no effect. We must bide our time and wait for the monster to strike. Please return to the front lines. We need you. Alright. I thought maybe I could go when he was summoning. So these are the reincarnation of the heroes, or just another version of them? Like, they aren't all that rare. Hey! Don't destroy my wall, asshole. More power. This one's less, so I'm thinking it's probably the last one before I can actually hit it. Damn it. Still too early. It's gotta wait for it to say it, even though it's probably like right fucking now. Jump over Atlas's attacks. What? Oh, I see. Look at these guys knowing how to platform. It's like the Mario Party 1 minigame. Look, he's exhausted himself. This is our chance. All forces attack! He's exhausted! He can't fight back, you son of a bitch! Oh, I'll wait for Nessa to tell me, I guess. been staggered, Giuseppe. Quickly, you must use the Kazapple cannon against him once more. Race back to the tower and try to hit him somewhere that he can't steely hide, can't protect him. Yeah, in his face. Right in his eyeball. Right in the eye. Brilliant shot, Giuseppes. We've only to hold off the monsters, wait our opportunity, and land another shot or two in the eye like that, and victory will be ours. You got it, lads. Also, let me just buff up the base a bit so it does repair. Ah. Okay, so still got to do a bit more yet. Gak. Stop hitting me with everything. These guys are doing a number on the base. Come then. Avoid Atlas's attacks. He's fucked our base up something proper. At least this is an actual fight. We have to try and win. And I could see myself losing. Giuseppe, see if Atlas on the back foot again. Now's our chance to strike. Go to the Kazapple cannon again and aim for his eye. Alright, here we go. See ya. Atlas seems to have dropped something, just as his level increases. Thank you. Giuseppe is level 30. His maximum HP increase. And level 30 is the max level, seemingly for now. Giuseppe obtains a rusted relic. Victory! Marath isn't celebrating with me. Huzzah, we did it, we defeated Atlas. And that item that he dropped when he fell, could it be... Oh, Josephus, my boy. Oh, Josephus, our beautiful builder, you have vanquished our foe and saved our kingdom. Gadzooks, I knew you could do it. In honor of your great deeds of arms this day, I may consider taking you on as my squire. Goddess be praised, the vile tyrant who had this fair isle in his iron grip is no more. Our days of endless bloodshed are over. Hehehe. I cannot believe this is really real. We did it, we actually did it. We defeated the children of Hargon. Aye, please pardon that outburst. Such behaviour is unbecoming of Moonbrook's military leader. Before our celebrations begin in earnest, what to say we repair the damage to the castle? Leave it to us, Josephus. We shall be done in a jiffy. Why did you get scared, Anessa? The base is restored to its former glory. You ain't getting away, Malmoth. Stay away from me, Josephus. We're through. Josephus, I must speak with you. You recovered a rested relic from Atlas's body, did you not? I believe that may be the mark of Moonbrook, the legendary treasure that will restore peace to my realm. You have only to repair it. Go, my child, take the rested relic to a workbench and transform it into the mighty mark of Moonbrook. Eureka! Josephus learns a new recipe. The mark of Moonbrook, the elaborate emblem of the royal family of Moonbrook. I can make it. It's easy. My liege. Josephus, the mark of Moonbrook is as good as new. How can I ever repay you? As I told you, and you alone, this world is but an illusion. It may fade away at any moment. But when I see your smiling face, young man, it fills me with hope. Mayhap you are not an emissary of annihilation, born of creation, sent by the heavens to save us all from our wretched fate, to save this world from destruction. Come, Josephus, take the mark of Moonbrook and affix it to the beacon of Erdrick. Let the people see that peace is returned.
Yep.
Peace returns to Moonbrook. The King's Commandments. Mission accomplished. Complete! I can hardly believe it. This is what a world without war feels like, a world at peace. I cannot thank you enough, Josephus. If it were not for you, this day would never have come. The builder won our minds, our hearts, and he blew Atlas away. I knew he would right from the start, but I didn't like to say. Honestly, Hayden, is there anything you won't sing about? The people of Moonbrook spend some time savouring the peace that Josephus has brought about, and the unfamiliar warmth which has filled their hearts. They decide to celebrate this happy turn of events by holding the greatest feast in the history of their kingdom. Oh, the preparations of our victory feast are complete. Now let us mark the start of the celebrations with a fireworks display. Consider this a humble gift from your monarch. Except for the firework cannons themselves, I concede these are all your fine craftsmanship, Josephus. Oh, and before I forget, I saw Malmoth standing out at the outer wall. He could have rather lonesome figure. He needs a friend to talk to, Josephus, and you're the best friend he has. Why did I say that to him? Why would I do that? Something isn't right. There's something wrong with me. Huh? Oh, Josephus, it's you. How long have you been standing there? That Gazapple cannon of yours is really something. Guess you won't need me around to beat up the monsters for you anymore. You build things, I mash monsters, but you don't need me anymore, and I don't need you. Once we get back to the island, we can go our separate ways. Jeremiah is looking for you. You should go and find him and see what he wants. I thought I told you. We're done. I'll stay with you until we get back to the island, but that's it. If you're having regrets, just tell me. I'm not upset with you. I get that you're upset with me because I fucked up. But just talk with me. I can't fix it if you don't tell me what to do. I guess being a silent protagonist has its downsides. Joseph, I swear the Dow expression. Tonight we celebrate our victory, yet your face suggests you mourn a bitter loss. Whatever your troubles, tonight's celebration shall surely drive them from your mind. It is time to put your wonderful firework cannons into action. What? What do you mean you cannot remember when or wherefore you built them? Come now, my boy, you made them at my request so that we might celebrate our inevitable victory over the monsters. Here, take these fine fireworks, let the firework cannons, and let the display begin in earnest. I believe Nessa had something she wished to speak with you about. When you have your fill of fireworks, pray go to her and hear what she has to say. Eureka! Joseph learns a new recipe.
Yaha!
Firework. Colourful combustibles can be lit and launched to adorn the night sky. Now, I'm going to see you guys next time when we light some shit up. And everything's going to go great, I'm sure. See you then. Goodbye.